this is Carrie Harper, owner of CarrieFit and author of Flatten My Postpartum Belly. I'm here with Becca today, and we're going to be doing some of our exercises from quadruped position, called all fours or many other things. Setting up quadruped is super important because we want to make sure that we are aligned, like we've talked about in this whole series, and we can breathe and have core engagement. If you're not sure what I'm talking about there, go back to the ABC video. Alignment, breathing, core engagement. All day, every day, that is the basic element. All we're doing is changing position with that concept. Okay, so what we want to do when we get here is double check that the knee is under the hip joint, making a 90-degree angle, which Becca's doing beautifully, and the knees are just slightly separated. Then take your right hand, lift it up, put it underneath your armpit, set it down there. Yep, and then do the same thing on the left and set it down there. So that sets our hand underneath our shoulders. A lot of times we underestimate where the hands actually should be, so we do that little exercise to double check. I still do it every single time. Roll your shoulders until they're pressed down your back, and your elbow creases should be facing the front, which yours do pretty well. If your elbow creases don't naturally face the front, that again is a shoulder flexibility issue. Go back to the shoulder flexibility exercises and work toward getting the elbow creases to face the front. We want to make sure that we're lifting slightly in the upper back. So in other words, you're not falling into your shoulder joint. Just keep lifting and pressing out of those shoulders. And you can see how Becca has this little tuck. So she still has her pelvis tucked under her, so that her lower back doesn't collapse and cause that little dip in the lower back. That's going to be really important in all of these exercises. The second that you dip your lower back, you've lost your core engagement and we're not being efficient anymore. So we want to make sure, above all, that this spinal alignment stays the same. Okay, so then we want to flex our feet and put our feet down, our toes down into the mat. All right, and these are our isometric moves. All we're going to do is push all of our weight onto our feet, but we're actually not going to move. So when you exhale, Becca, just push all your weight back, but don't move a muscle. Good, and when you breathe, just release that. So all she's doing is pushing the weight back because it helps with the center core engagement, helps remind us of what that should feel like. Good. Now, keeping that same level of core engagement, I just want you to lift your right hand up towards the front. And then you're just going to make little circles with your fingers. From the shoulder joint, sorry, from the shoulder joint. Okay, so what she's doing now is she's just drawing little circles with the shoulder and trying to maintain the same stability. So we're playing, again, with different levers and keeping the core stability the same. Draw your circle the other way. And then set it down. If your hand doesn't reach all the way out in front of you, it's a shoulder flexibility issue. It doesn't have to go all the way up. Now we're going to do the same thing with a leg. So lift one leg out behind you and put all of your weight on the foot that's on the ground. So we're still lifting here, still tucking, and we're going to draw little circles with our leg from the hip joint. Yeah. We just find a breath that works for us, and we're trying to keep our entire torso as still as possible. Now draw them the other way. And now hold and set it down. Now I'm going to have you just sort of release your back. Yeah, sort of release and shake it out a little bit. Okay, classic move that you see all the time is the bird dog. But quite often when we do bird dog, we lose the lower back. So we're going to be really focused on what our back is doing while we extend opposite arm, opposite leg. So whenever you're ready, just lift and extend. Good. And the foot that's on the ground is your stable point. Press into it. And then set that side down, and then you're going to press into the other foot and lift. It depends on how that feels to you. That? Yeah, I'm not super picky about that. Let's alternate one more time on each side, finding that anchor point. of stretches. So do a nice little rounded spine cat stretch, and then flatten it out and breathe. Exhale into a cat stretch, and flatten it out and breathe. Don't forget that when you work the back body, you have to stretch the back body. It gets tight, and a tight back body can be very uncomfortable. So when you're done with any of these exercises, do the cat to flat. You can also move your cat stretch around, forward and back, side to side, and sort of let those muscles loosen back up. So healthy for your spine. That is some of our work from Quadruped. We hope you enjoyed it. Let us know what questions we can answer for you.